comes to dealing with me. It's not going to benefit you in life, period, if you keep walking around feeling like everyone's done you wrong and you're the victim. That's the first thing I had to learn in order to actually get myself to a point where I'm at now. Natasha, stop blaming everybody else and take responsibility for your own shit, for your life, for your choices, for your bad, for your down, for your losing your job. Take responsibility. Stop blaming people. Okay? You need to see a therapist, because when you go through your manic episodes and you get quote unquote triggered, you start bringing up stuff from the past. You have a resentment towards me. It's present. It may be buried deep when you're in a good mood, but when you lash out, the fact that you even bring it up, it's a deep-seated problem you have, and I can't help you with it. I'm not a therapist, and I'm not going to change who I am. I'm 52 years old. I am not going to change who I am. I can't change who I am that fundamentally to the point where I'm going to know this is not how I'm built. I don't owe you anything. In my mind, I owe you nothing, because you're a grown man. In my mind, I'm living with the mistakes I made. Whatever little bit of guilt is still eating away at me, I have to reconcile and deal with that every day of the mistakes I made my whole life. You think I like the fact that I'm 52 years old and I don't own anything, and I still have to struggle with money? Do you think that I don't want to be among the people that have their life together? It's life. I'm not complaining every day about it, but what I'm saying is I have my own issues with the past. I'm not going to sit here, and I'm grateful to the universe, to God, to the angels, that my kids are all alive. None of my kids have been murdered. None of my kids died of cancer. I have one granddaughter, Jasmine's child, that died in my arms. Other than that, everyone, my kids and my grandkids, are all alive and healthy. That in itself is a blessing. To me, your outbursts when it comes to me all stems from the fact that you feel I have to make up something to you for your childhood. It would be in your best interest not to think that way, because it's not going to happen. And if you don't, and I know my kids don't like me. I know Daryl has cussed me out, called me all kinds of bitches. Jasmine tell me go die, bitch. You sometimes can't stand me. Everybody mocks me, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to spend my life worried about what my kids think about me. I want to find happiness before I die. I don't want to die like my mother. Miserable, sick, without any money, poor, and just miserable. No, I don't want that to happen. Okay? Remember when you were at Mike's and you said, all right, I'm ready to come home? It bothered me. I'm going to tell you why. Because I told you before you stepped foot here, before I gave you my address, you don't live here. You cannot live with me. I can let you stay here. I'm going to try my best to help you out. I'm going to let you crash on the sofa, and we're going to figure out a plan. Okay, then I lost my job. I was working when you came and spent it, and then a week into you being here, I lost my job. So don't think of this as your home. That is hindering you. And you may not understand this now, and you may never understand it. Hopefully you will one day. But I don't even feel the need or the desire to explain it to you too much. This is not your home. I don't want you to think of it as your home. I am not the type of mother that wants her grown children living with her. As you remember, I'm not even the type of mother that wanted her little kids living with her, because I was busy chasing love in all the wrong places in New York. Because my father didn't give me love, blah, 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 blah. I unpack it with the therapist. I didn't want you coming here. I didn't want you knowing where else, because I said if things go sideways, whatever relationship we do have and rapport we do have is going to go out the window, because then you're going to feel when someone does not do something for someone, they have to respect them where they stand or just stay away from them. But if you're the type of person where you give in to someone and then they take advantage of it, and then later on that other someone says, hold up now, stop taking advantage of me, the person who's taking advantage is going to say, oh, you ain't no good, after the person tried. Now, my bad, let me tell you where I went wrong. This is where I went wrong, because I now realize, and I knew this before letting you come here, but I now know for a fact, because the little spirits told me before I said, okay, I'm going to let you come here, and you said I was going to stay a couple nights, I'm going to check into rehab, and I said, look, I'm going to help you out as much as I can. That was a mistake, and I'm going to tell you why I feel it was a mistake, because I knew beforehand, if you slip somehow into psychosis, yes, did I trigger you? Yes, but here's my thing. I'm not in a position, I don't have what it takes